All right, folks. Today we are going to change the spark plugs on our Ram 1500. Let's get to it. Spark plugs, folks. 16, a VA 16 spark plugs. Before you do, obviously, you need to make sure you have the right gap measurement, and this is a gap tool for the spark plugs. Make sure you validate every single one of them. They should be pre-gap, but in some cases they're not. You probably wonder, why is the truck lifted? And the reason why is because the passenger side is fairly simple to take the spark plugs. Fairly simple, even though I'm going to take some things to make it easier. The driver's side is a different story altogether. It's a different story altogether, the driver's side. So what I decided to do is to lift up the truck, take the front driver's side tire, take the mud guard, and try to get the spark plugs from here. As you can see, you have a better accessibility to do them from underneath than from on top. I've seen a lot of people doing it from on top, struggling. Yes, this takes a little longer to take the tire, but I'm telling you, I think this is going to be a much easier way to do it. So I'm going to get to it, and hopefully it's easy, and we'll show you how to do it. 10mm socket to take the 2 coil packs bolts. This clamp right here has to come off in order to take the coil pack here. As you can see, it's between the clamp. I don't understand what's the purpose of the clamp. Nevertheless, this has to come out. All right, folks, I was able to take the first coil from the driver's side. And then while I was doing that, I noticed there's a bracket that is actually on the way of 3 of the coil packs to take out, and you had to take that bracket out. I don't understand why it's there, but it's there. And between the bracket and the eTorque system, there's basically no room there to work or actually take the spark plugs out. You gotta take these nuts first. It's 3 nuts holding, that bracket. That was a challenge on its own to take the nuts out. Now we need to take the bracket that is being pushed in by the wire harness that actually supplies the electricity for the injectors and also the coil pack. So I need to get on top of the engine, go surfing, and see if I can take that bracket out, all right? Let's get to it. All right, so this is the bracket that I need to take out. There is a nut here, another nut there, and another nut underneath, which I already took them out. A nut right there underneath, and then of course one here and one over there. This is my jack handle. The spark plugs are very tight, and I don't have enough room or leverage right here to unloosen it, so I'm gonna use physics to help me with it. I already smacked my hands, scratched my hands, broke my hands, so I'm gonna do it this way to unloosen it. There you go. See that? See how easy that was? If I had to do it with my hand, oh my God, that would have been a nightmare. All right, it's loose. All right, so these are the first 2 spark plugs. 60,000 miles, folks. 60,000 miles. They don't look so bad, but yeah, they definitely need to be changed. And this is the new ones. Joe already pre-gapped them for me, and the gap is 0.44. Let's see if he did a good job. Oh, passed the test, Joe. Well, this one is tighter than this one. I know. 0.44. Thank you, Joe. So I'm just gonna go ahead and install these 2, and I need a torque wrench, and I believe is 14 pounds of pressure, foot-pounds of pressure. Now, put it in the spark plugs. You gotta be careful. Don't slam it in there. Slide it slowly. Tighten it with your hand first. All right, folks. I went ahead and already replaced all the 8 spark plugs on the driver's side. What a bit of a job. The biggest issue is that obviously you don't have that much space and the spark plugs are in there with the brake booster. But the biggest issue is this bracket here. They left this bracket here, which is for accessories for all the trucks that is not required for this limited 1500 eTorque. And because of that, you couldn't take the coil packs out. Literally, all 2 coil packs, or 3 of them, you couldn't take out. And to take this out was a nightmare. So from underneath, you can reach, I mean, you can see my, what do you call this, screwdriver? What's that screwdriver? What do you call it? Crowbar. If you see my crowbar here, this is one coil pack. This is the other one right here. Right there. This is the other one right here. And the last one is right over here. All right, folks, I would like to take a small moment, one, to thank you and appreciate all the viewers from watching our channel, but it will help us a lot if you would like and subscribe. So please subscribe. It will encourage us to film more videos. All right, thank you. This side is easy. The other side was not that easy. Actually, the one all the way down here, yeah, I had to torque the new spark plug that we just put in there. That's a little difficult as well, but nothing like that freaking nightmare from the driver's side. Yeah, you actually had to drop the sockets here. You need different connectors, socket connectors, small ones, and dump it in there, and then take it by hand, and then take it apart, because there is no room. Obviously, there's no room. There's less room in the other side. Here, as you can see, there is less room as well.
Right there.
Yeah. To my last coil. This is very simple. It's very easy. I'm going to show you how to take this one out, and if you want to see how to do the rest, please keep watching. So this is what you do. You see, you just press it, unplug it, unbolt it, pull the coil, Joe already pre-gapped the spark plug to 44. Tighten it with your hand. All right, let's torque it now. It's 14 pounds. There you go, 14 pounds. And this spark plug is done. Now let's take the other one. Voila! Last spark plug. Critical. Gap the spark plugs, 44. £15 of torque. Done. Install the coil in, slide it right in there, push it, tighten the bolts with your hand. These are 10 millimeters. Plug it in until you hear the click. All right, folks, it's all in. All 16 spark plugs are in. It has 60,000 miles. I figure let's replace it now. This is probably the last time I'll touch them. They weren't so bad, but I think it'll run better with the new spark plugs. So let's start it up and see if there's any issues. And there it is. It's all complete. It's working perfectly. Please subscribe and like. Till next video.